Since somewhere in the 1980s, I've been saving seeds, trading seeds, and still ordering seeds, believe it or not. So a couple of days ago, I went down in the basement to see what's down there, what's left, and can you believe I'm still ordering seeds when I have this many seeds down there? So today's job, which is a great job for the winter, is to get these all organized, and then after we get them organized, we're going to test them to see if they're still good. One of the interesting things about these seeds is they basically kind of track what I was gardening with and what I was interested in. And the way we're going to organize them is we're going to put them into dates when they can be sowed instead of categories like flowers and vegetables. And I think that will allow me to use them in a better way in the garden. And I think I'm going to have lots of seeds to give away when we're done with our organizing. I wonder what these are. Now here's a packet someone sent me. It just is marked beans, and those are little beans in there. So this is going to be quite a mystery, and that might be one of the fun things about planting some of these. Cherokee Trail of Tears bean seed. This is the first heirloom bean seed I was ever given. And this would have been 1986, 7 maybe, still in the original packet. Well, this is what's fun about going through this stuff. These are seeds that I saved with my son when he was 5, and he's almost 30, and he signed it right there. And so I will keep this little sticker with the seeds in place. Will I plant the seeds? We'll see. Here's a seed packet without any seeds in it. Why was I saving it? Well, I don't think we downsized much, but I do want it stated for the record. I did throw some things away. Not much, but a little bit. So we've got a better organization here. I've got peppers, tomatoes, indoor sowed flowers, direct sowed flowers. What else here? And some winter direct sowed and indoor starting herbs. I'm going to put all this into a big Rubbermaid container, but before I do that, since some of these seeds are so old, we don't know if they're going to germinate or not. And I'm going to do some tests on here. I've got too many seeds to test them all. But I'm going to take some of the seeds out of here, and I'm going to show you how you can test them to see if they're any good. So I picked some of my favorites out of the bags to see if the seed was still good. I've got a very hot pepper here called Boot Jolokia. It was at one point the hottest pepper in the world. A very large leaf basil somebody sent me in 2011. Some Cherokee Trail of Tears pole bean seeds, which I don't know when they're from. A salvia called Cherry Bell, that I used to love, from 1999. It has a beautiful pink flower. A Hungarian Oxheart tomato from 2002 that someone sent me, and then some white cosmos from 1994. Testing them, I'm going to put 10 seeds onto a wet paper towel and see how many sprout. If I get more than 50% to sprout, I'm going to save the seeds. If I don't get any to sprout or less than 50%, they go to the compost pile. Okay, now all I have to do, add a little bit of water to get this moist, close up our bag, throw it on top of the refrigerator where it's nice and warm, and then in about a week, we'll know where we're at with these seeds, what's good and what's bad. To find out more about everything we talked about today, about saving seeds and storing them, and to find out how to get a free packet of those Cherokee Trail of Tears bean seeds, log on to my garden blog. It's www.post-gazette.com/gardeningwithdoug. Now, we've had a tough winter, and if you've got cabin fever, get out there because there's still beauty in the garden. Watch this. Even when the icy grip of winter has grasped the garden, there's still something so beautiful. Whether it's hollies or hydrangeas or this perennial, this is Ligularia Britt Marie Crawford, and look at those seed heads. A Japanese maple holds on to its seeds, just waiting to drop, and it won't be long. But just look at the beauty of the texture of each one of these. Take some time to be out in the garden. Something as simple as these red barberries. The plant's almost a nuisance, but in the winter, it's something special to see. And this is the reason I don't cut back my ornamental grasses. Look at those plumes, and look at those seeds ready for the birds to harvest. Even some leftover pole beans in the vegetable garden. And one of my favorite plants, so beautiful in the summer, but now its head hangs low, and I'm hoping that we'll drop seeds for next year's garden. And then someone says, it's time to go in. Please, can we go inside? Enjoy your garden, even in the winter. And this one, I remember this pickle, actually. It was some kind of pickle I really liked. Warsaw Falcon pickles. Haven't had them since.